Hi guys, welcome back. We are working on the exterior of Beneva Palms this morning. My sidekick, my husband, is not filming with me this morning, but we are going to be doing the exterior of the house and we're so excited to be tackling this part of the project. If you are new, my name is Lynette Yoder. We are part of Urban Oaks Design Co. and we are working on a flip house that we're renovating, and I have all of the other videos linked in the description box. You can find the progress there. We are going to be doing a whole series on this project, so make sure you're not missing out on the rest of them. So this is a look at the front of Beneva Palms, as I call it. It definitely needs a lot of help. The stucco and everything is just fine. We just want to, paint it and everything. The shrubs need to go. There's a couple of trees that will be staying in the very front that you can't really see, but the rest of the bushes need to go. And we're taking the old shutters off, replacing windows, doing new posts there in the corner, and taking down the screened-in lanai, new front doors. Just a lot of work that will need to go into it. So the house itself is just under 3,000 square foot, so it's a nice big size, and the back isn't going to change a whole lot, but it's just going to be cleaned up, painted, and just made to look quite a bit better. But I am excited to show you guys the process. So this morning we have a landscaping crew coming. They will be tearing out the shrubbery and the overgrown hedges or trees, whatever. There are a couple of beautiful palm trees in the front yard. Those will obviously be staying. I feel like it's going to look completely and vastly different. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you're subscribed. We would love that. And let's just get right into it. So taking down the two bushes there in the front of the bay window added an immense amount of light into the inside. It kind of tends to get a little dark, and so taking those down just added so much light, and we were very happy about that. So these are the samples that I got. What are you thinking?
I think either one will work just fine.
This one has a lot more of a cool feel to it. That one is more, this is actually the Sherwin Urbane Bronze, which is their color of the year. But I think I like that one, which is only one coat, so I should paint another coat.
And the stone in this color.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
going to be a ton of outside work yet. We haven't really started on the outside at all. Hoping to paint soon. Windows are coming in this week, so I'm trying to decide if we can paint before the windows get put in, which would be really nice on our part. Need to replace some of the fascia. Some of the fascia is pretty rotted. You can see up there in the corner. Just a fair amount of clean up and get ready for paint is going to be, it's going to take a couple days probably, so maybe I'll work on some of that this week.
Yeah, the roof is another thing. We're gonna try and pressure wash it first and then see how it looks, because it's gotten really faded, moldy colored, and we want to see how it looks. And then if we still don't like it, we might try and paint it, because it's a tile roof. But it's kind of a trial and error, I guess, for now.
We'll see how it looks after it's power washed.
Yeah, it'd be easiest just to be able to use that and not have to do anything to it.
So here in the back, there's not a whole lot that needs to be done. The screens are actually pretty good. I'm going to repair some screens. Just do a good power wash. It just needs a good cleaning, and then painting. We had to put a new ceiling in here, fix some of the outside things. This is going to be okay. It just needs to be repainted. The door just needs a good cleaning. Just a lot of elbow grease that this area is going to need. It's not the biggest lanai, but I think it'll be just fine.
So we did replace almost all of the windows. There's a couple in the back that were newer than the rest of them, so we decided to leave those just because of cost and everything. These windows are single hung, but they are hurricane proof windows, so they're definitely good for Florida. Getting so close.
Make some muscles. Make some muscles.
So unfortunately, some of my camera gear got stolen, and I believe I lost some of my footage that I had of him doing the roof. This is pretty blurry because I cropped it from like one clip that I had from Instagram. It was so satisfying to watch, so I apologize for the not so good footage, but he used some type of like bleach solution or some type of cleaner to put on there first, and then he used that brush to just get it all off, and honestly it looked just 100 times better, and we were very happy about that. So today hopefully we will be seeing a change in the exterior of the house itself. This part is primed. This is like their priming color. With the white roof we have, we wanted to bring in a darker color on the exterior. I wanted to bring in a little bit more of like an urban modern feel to the house. And yeah, we're excited. The doors that came are completely the wrong doors, the like two main front doors, so we're trying to figure that out. It is completely opposite from what we thought we ordered, and so there was some confusion I guess going on, and we're trying to figure out what we're going to do with it because it would completely change what we had wanted for the exterior. There's always something to kind of throw you a little bit, I feel like, but hopefully we'll get that figured out. We ended up hiring out the painting for most of the exterior. My dad had thought he would do it, but it is just a big house, and we decided, you know what, that's something that we can do, and he was busy enough that we hired it out, and these guys did an amazing job. We ended up doing the whole house in the Urbane Bronze by Sherwin, which is actually their color of the year this year. I had thought about leaving some of it white in the front or like doing like the pale oak, but I didn't then at the end. It just did not feel right, and we're really happy we just went with it. Dark exteriors are pretty popular right now. What are you saying? Oh! What? So this morning, Calvin is working on making fences to put on either side of the house. They're using cedar boards. He sealed them and they're installing them. We're trying to get some wood accents to add to the place. So the front of the house, the yard area, just did not look very good, and we decided to get it all sodded and put new stuff in, and it really did an amazing job. We had to do a lot of watering, so if you're doing sod, make sure you're aware of that. Don't let your grass die. I think we spent at least probably an hour total each day, if not more, watering just this whole front area. There's a little bit on the side that you can't really see, but here is just when it had gone in, so it looks kind of brown, but it did very well and it looks nice and green, and we're really happy with the end result. So as you can see here, my dad actually is spraying this front area that I had thought I was going to leave pale oak, but he went ahead and then sprayed over it after we kind of decided, you know what, we don't like it the way it was. we were also working with the window frames, they were a bit more brown than what I thought they would be initially, because I was thinking they'd be black, but apparently they're not really a true black. So we kind of had to work with those a little bit as well. Otherwise, I might have gone a bit more gray black rather than like a brown black, but we got so many compliments, and in the end we love it, and I'm so excited to show you guys how it looks here at the end of the video.
Got the crew here today. Boom, bang, and dinged holes. I'm gonna put one of these in each corner of the house. Beautiful palms. What are these called, Calvin?
Foxtail.
Foxtails? They're pretty foxy to me.
So I've got a couple landscaping stuff here that I'm going to try and plant this morning. I'm going to need to go get some more, but this is the bulk of it. Then I have two other pitch apples that are over on the other side of the house. And these are like, I think they're called, well, they're agave, but they're like the blue agave kind. So we're still waiting on the front door, and the exterior lights may be installed today, so it's coming. So as you can see, the front double doors are still the old ones, and let's just say it had been quite a fiasco for us. We waited and waited and checked, and apparently the doors that we wanted just were not gonna appear, and we were tired of waiting. So eventually at the end, the last minute, we decided we're just gonna use the ones that had come in that were not the ones we chose, and you'll see those in a little bit. It definitely isn't the vibe we were going for, but sometimes you just gotta make do with what you have. Right now things are so hard to come by, it seems like, especially in the construction world. And so in the end, we just had to work with what we had, and that's that. So thought I'd mention it. So we did replace the exterior lights with a copper, more industrial style light. I'll have it linked in the description box if I can remember where I bought them. But we had Stutzman Electric do all of the electrical work in the house. So if you've been following along in all my other videos, you know that I staged the house inside, but I also did the back patio, and we actually just used our own furniture. This is stuff that we have in our back patio, so I was kind of without for a while, but that's okay. This furniture is actually from Article, so if you're curious, they still sell it, and we love it. We've had it for a good long while already, and it's held up well. So definitely check that out. I do also have a bunch of other furniture that I have in the inside from them. I have that linked in the description box as well. So after about 6 months of working on this whole house, I am so excited to show you guys what it looks like on the outside. So I don't know about you, but I love a good before and after, and I am really proud of how it turned out. There was so much hard work put into it, and I do know that there's going to be some people who don't like it, and that is completely fine. We know we can't please everyone, and it's just something you don't see very often, at least here in our area, and we're just really happy with it. So I feel like the back of the house looks very clean, and we didn't do a whole lot to it, and there's obviously room for landscaping, there'd be room for a pool, there's room for a fence, things like that. But just adding some furniture to the back lanai area just helped warm it up and make it feel like homey and cozy, so I'm really glad we were able to do that. So if you're not aware, my husband Nick is actually a realtor, and he obviously listed the place, so we're kind of a joint team, I suppose, Urban Oaks Design Company. So we do, you know, this type of thing, and he is a realtor, so if you are needing someone, definitely let him know. Just a little shout out for him. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I enjoyed sharing it with you, and I plan to have another 1 or 2 videos coming up in this series, so stay tuned for that. But I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.